Can you shut up your dog, Miguel? It's gone. You killed him.
Oh.
No, it's not. Your dog.
He
Miguel.
deafened. He's going to eat it.
He's consuming him. Okay, well, Miguel's busy killing his dog. The title self-explanatory. We'll be discussing the things that makes a Recode monster good and bad. We just went through like a couple of I think it was in total, considering we played multiple times today, like a 6-hour-ish session, 3 hours each, and both of them had really good servers. And I
wasted so much of my time today on ASIMs.
it happens, man. Alright. This should be every Recode monster. So, alright. To start out, I'm just gonna put everyone here so everyone understands. This is Oni, this is MX, this is Foghorn, this is Seek, this is
AO1.
this is AO1, not Seek. AO1. This is Vapor. This is Vapor. This is the Spider Skulls. This is Valem. This is my goat Stricken. This is Rosemary. She's the pants monster, and this is the Minionis, obviously. Cool. Miguel, get over here, Miguel. This drawing of Valem was drawn by Icy, by the way. Everyone say thank you, Icy. Okay. I'm tired of talking to the audience. I do not care for the audience anymore. I will now completely ignore them. But I feel like we can all agree that the Minionis are just Loker Canyonly, the worst minions, right?
The Minionis, their whole gimmick is
yeah.
With Aoni's new set relies a lot on getting Minionis, but the thing about them is that they cannot do anything on their own. They are strength in numbers. They're like piranhas.
Yeah. You can't, one Spider Skull can, kill, 5 Bone Broken people if they know what they're doing.
One Spider Skull is a genuine threat if they know what they're doing. One
Did you give
worthless.
Yeah, he can do a little chip damage. He can actually be bad if you really think about it. If there's a Usurper who's good at blocking, you're healing that guy. You're giving him stamina. If he fucks up, you're boned.
But yeah. The only major upside is that they never die. But
they do never die. Yeah,
that's
no.
The Spider Skulls.
That's mostly the relation to the Spider Skulls. If we were to count 5 active good players as Minionis and 5 active good players as Spider Skulls, no killer or anything, I think the Spider Skulls could just straight up win if they luck it.
Spider Skulls
could just wipe a lobby. Yeah.
That is
to kill a Spider Skull, I think the main thing that people forget is that you need multiple people to kill a Spider Skull. That's assuming they don't have a killer wall. If they have a killer
wall.
wall.
1v1 with Miguel as an Ox, actively healing myself, and he managed to out DPS me. Those fuckers are hard.
They're so fucked up. Okay.
I can't believe the minions that can die are stronger than the ones that just.
Why do you think they die? Why do you think they die? They got Valem speed. They're tiny as shit. They're the smallest monster aside from Rosemary. Rosemary doesn't count. She's not a minion. This is not gonna be ordered. I've given up on ordering things.
Yeah.
This will be the B tier. I think Stricken is a perfect little B tier. I used to look so hard down on Stricken. I was like, this character can't do shit. They're badly designed. They're dog water. And then I witnessed, because we were playing on a good lobby, and it's been a while since I was in a good lobby. Stricken. So here's what I noticed. Tank forms really good at crowds, and this is obvious, right? But dealing with crowds is so important. They suck at last man standing, and they need to hop off tank form. Tank form cannot last man standing.
That's the one guy who was so confident.
He was so confident. That guy was almost diamond. He
killed everyone, and then he got the last man standing, and then he got neutered.
He got neutered because he fucking kept insisting on tank form. You can't insist on tank form. If tank form is not working out, you set up and you go base form for a little bit. Tank form, the only situation you should ever tank form last man standing is in your last 30 seconds. Tank form or bust, bro. Get that shit out of there.
What did you say?
You're not landing them ones. Oh no, we're discussing the Stricken. Welcome back, Miguel. Everybody give a round of applause to Miguel.
Oh yeah. Hello.
pause. Okay, cool. So we were discussing the Stricken. I was just kind of talking about how the Stricken just kind of base form's really good at dealing with like singular people, and then there's like that weird spot where there's like 3 or 2 people or 4 people where he's just not really good at anything. So he goes.
I still think Stricken is like how do I put this? I just he's not fun to go against comparatively to other monsters.
But he's still fun, right?
He's still fun. Well, it's the thing from we said before. It's like, wow, Pillar Chase is like a really fun game. So when you have something that's slightly less fun, it feels so much worse than I think it is.
Yeah, he's definitely like the least
like,
fun monster, right?
He's a weirdo.
He's a weirdo,
He
yeah.
He doesn't feel fine-tuned for really anyone.
Exactly. I feel like the main thing.
But he's still effective. That's what's important.
He's really good at 2 things, and then there's the in-between where you just kind of can't really do anything about it. He's got vertical mobility. Good to know. He's got good map control. Yeah.
Which class scores him? Because like every
that's the thing, right? He doesn't really get gored by anyone really, other than the self-healers, right? The self-healers fuck him up because he's a setup killer, but like other than that, like not really anybody else. Vapor. Vapor goes high. He is, I think, in my opinion, the second strongest monster in the game. I am not showing this right here because, like, I'm not showing it yet because a lot of people are just gonna be astonished by who I think is this tier. But Vapor is strong. He is good. He's the slowest monster in the game. But if your monster's slow, it's probably for a fucking reason. He's got a teleport with. He's the one monster in the game.
We're back for real now.
Okay.
Why is freaking in whatever tier that is?
It's B tier. This B tier.
I think B tier.
Let me explain. Right. Reason Stricken's in B tier.
Worse than Vapor.
Vapor's really good, bro.
Absolutely worse than Vapor.
Listen. Miguel. Here's the thing, Miguel, alright? Stricken. Tank form is really good for dealing with high groups of people, although it's inconsistent, right? It's good at dealing with high groups of people, because you're just kind of like a walking nuke. Base form's really good for single targets. And then there's just that in-between of like 3 or 4 or 2 players, where Stricken can't really do much, right? It's like that little weird middle part that he just really struggles with. Which is
he tears through groups.
He tears through groups. Exactly. Listen. He tears through big groups, right? And he tears through like solo targets if he goes base form. What does he do against like 3 people who are like aware? You can't go tank form because you're gonna jump. Your jump's gonna do nothing. You're gonna get end lag. You can't do rock unless you're like insane, unless you're like fucking goated, or you're going against Tyson,
specifically,
who's magnetically.
Your M1s feel like 90.
Yeah, but you can't catch up. You're like one of the slowest monsters in the game, right?
Just if you jump from mobility.
Yeah, that's the issue. End lag. With like huge groups of people, there's a solid chance that someone's gonna fuck up and you can go get them, right? But like,
out of 3 of those people, some of them might still fuck up.
Some of them might. That's the issue. He's potential, man. He's might. Gold fucking 90 Stricken. Bro was experienced. He tore. Yeah, he tore through that fucking lobby. Lobby got torn through. Obliterated. Guy insisted on tank form last man standing. Last 2 people were basically immortal. He could not catch up. He couldn't do anything because he just insisted on tank form. Now imagine this mid-game where you can't really go base form. You can't really go tank form. What does he do, right?
You're talking about an LMS.
Yeah, he just straight up couldn't do anything.
That guy he just didn't know what he was doing.
He was fucking gold 70.
Gold Stricken.
It doesn't matter that he's gold. He was just fucking up. He doesn't know.
He insisted on tank form. Exactly. He didn't know what he was doing because he was too used to people not going against tank form. See what I mean? Tank form isn't consistent.
Okay.
you have the crutch on base form for like the last couple people, and base form's really good for single targets, pretty fucking ass for like medium groups, which is why I think he's like goes here. He's kind of bullyable. He's either you can't bully him at all or he's really easy to bully, which is why he's really fucking wacky. Okay, we agree with this, right?
I still do not think he should be with Vapor or above Vapor.
Okay, I'll put him in this tier, but he's not gonna be above Vapor at all. I'll explain later, Vapor. I'm gonna have to talk about the quote unquote worst base monster. People are gonna be astonished by this. It's MX. Listen, MX has some really good strengths. MX can tear through someone who's alone. MX can tear through last man standings. He can tear through groups of like 3 people who are alone that don't know what they're doing. Every monster has map control, map hazards they can throw out, little shits that discourage people from just sticking together and ganging up on them. MX's kit just encourages you to bully the shit out of them if you're a decent group. That MX, that round was the perfect example. I'm gonna also talk about this. When I'm ranking these guys, I'm ranking them on like good players. I'm not basing them off like bad people's experiences. I'm exclusively like when people perform well and still fuck up or win, right? MX's humongous weakness is that his entire kit just encourages you to bully him to the fucking ground. There's no reason. Because here's the thing, he does well against fucking Ox. Ox is like a fucking really good survivor. He goes well against like everyone. And then there's the fucking Sense. The Sentinels just destroy him. If he charges, yeah.
Usurper is like hard counter.
Oh yeah, Usurper hard counters him. He can't do anything.
He suffers the most from his counter picks.
No,
If you
yeah.
pick Usurper, and if there's like one good Usurper or one good
You're
Ox,
gonna lose like
that
3
Ox
minutes
is
at least.
Shooting himself.
Exactly. That MX.
He never wins.
Exactly. That MX
Yeah, like that
was
one
like silver.
where we looped him
That
for
guy was
20
like
minutes.
level 50. He was silver. He was about to turn gold. That MX. He got 0 kills and he hit 1,000, like 500 damage. That is the amount of damage you do when you kill everyone. That is the issue. People were getting simultaneously healed while they were stunning him, while they were staggering him, while he was trying to grab people. The issue is there's no situation where staggering MX is a bad idea, right? He's going for a grab, stagger. He's a disadvantage. He's going for a charge, stagger. He's stunned, he lost stamina, he lost distance, he lost everything. He's jumping, boom, he lost distance, he lost stamina, he lost damage. There's no situation where it's fucking bad to hit MX. If you're gonna ask me what I think you can do to like make MX viable, give his ass a counter. I'm serious. Give him a counter where he like lifts his foot up, he like shines like blue or something, and you hit him, you take like 40 damage in ragdoll. You can put like a humongous cooldown on it. I don't care. He needs a counter. He needs someone to like detect if someone's hitting him and then fucking get him up, because there's no situation. He has no pressure.
You just can't use the charge on any Sentinel, especially Usurper.
Usurper, because you lose stamina, you bash into a wall, you lose even more stamina. He has his fucking punch. He gets all his stamina. He gets healed. What the fuck does he do?
It's just way too punishable. They focused on making him punishable, not actually good.
No, they focused on making him strong against like the strongest survivors, and then they completely forgot about the rest. They forgot about the Sentinels and shit, and then he's just suffering.
Usurper is pretty strong. How would they forget about him?
Well, Usurper's wacky, right? He's not seen as strong. He's like an okay survivor, right? He suffers from losing to Vapor a fucking lot. He suffers to losing to Vapor a fucking lot. Okay, I'm leaving him here. He got really bullied. He gets so bullied. Let's talk about Fogburn. What do you think about Fogburn? I think Fogburn goes pretty high.
Fogborn is
I
decent.
personally
I
would
think
not put him that high. I
You
would not
think
put him.
he's
Fogborn's
lower?
not.
I would put him
Fogborn
in
is
B
not
tier.
above Stricken. That's my like little
Here?
hot take. Fogborn is not above Stricken.
B tier?
I wouldn't. It's like in between C and B tier. What I say.
Well, he's gonna be an A minus then. He's A minus.
Yeah,
Because
pretty
Fogborn
much, I guess.
Here's the thing.
Fogborn suffers a lot from loops.
His loops are interactable, right? He can do things in loops. It's not like he's just
able
holding
to
them
get
here.
out of them, but it still hurts him.
It still hurts him a fuck ton. It lets people coordinate way better against him. And again, we're not like counting like little babies splitting up. We're counting coordinated groups here, right? And good players.
Well, if it's coordinated groups, he's never getting impatience up.
Yeah, he's never getting impatience up. Well, there's ways he can farm it. At the start of the round, he can harness it and then just kind of throw it at everyone if he knows what he's doing. People don't usually do that tech because it's a wacky tech and it requires you to immediately just spam crouch. And people don't like crouching a lot as Fogborn, which I get. But like he's got the potential to tear through some groups. It's just like, you know,
Just like Jeff.
yeah, he feels like Jeff, which means he's a little bit easy to bully. he's bullied way less than Mario. But like
Bullyable, yeah. We flung him off the map that one time.
he's wacky, but he's good. He's got good damage, he's got good mobility, he's got good pressure options. He sucks at kill sight, but killer walls are everywhere, so like who cares? He's one of the speedsters. Okay.
Like an all-around pretty good killer.
He's a pretty good killer. He's pretty well designed. I have fun with him.
Okay.
Vapor.
Let's talk about Vapor.
It's Vapor time. I was gonna talk about Vapor, but then I changed my mind. I decided to talk about Vapor right now.
He's either the worst killer in the game, or he solos the entire round.
That is because that Vapor is a starter character. That is the case for
So
everything.
it like depends on who uses him.
Exactly.
Because most of the time, you're gonna be getting Vapors who don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Exactly. But this is a tier list about like actual like competent
This is
players
skilled
using him.
people, and
Exactly.
I will tell you, Miguel, when you brought up the idea of Stricken being better than Vapor, I have seen a team, SEAL Team 6 over here, consistently beat up some decent Strickens. But if the Vapor knows what he's doing, then we kind of have to like, we have to try hard it.
You have to absolutely try harder. You have to respect him so much. Blazing Cage is so good at spreading damage. Spider Skulls are so fucking strong, right? The grab is just gonna fucking reach you from ages away. Teleport has no fucking end lag. He just teleports and hits you, and there's no punish for
Teleports
missing
on
it.
you, jump
Exactly.
scare,
No.
disoriented.
Exactly. There's no like. How do I say this? There's no fucking punishment for missing. The thing is, he doesn't feel like a Recode killer, is what I'm saying. If MX runs into a wall, he loses all his stamina. If Stricken fucks up, he loses a million use of distance and stamina. Fogborn teleports, gets blocked, gets sent off the ledge, loses all of his distance. Valum doing literally anything. A1 missing whip. I still think that shit should lose stamina, but like people hate this opinion because like I don't know. I feel like more experienced A1 players can just really mess people up. I'll go over that later.
We should probably clarify like, this tier list was made like the day after Rosemary was released. So
Yeah.
a couple things might change.
Things will change, right? So we have Fogborn here, right? Okay, so Vapor just doesn't feel like he gets punished for anything. He doesn't really have end lag on anything. Blazing Cage is pretty punishable if you miss
What
it.
about like when he grabs people and gets spun?
Like it's like a half-second stun. Lowest stun in the game.
That shit is not discouraging.
Or what about
Vapor from
Usurper's
doing
healing
anything.
from his fire?
What if you what?
Usurper's healing from his fire.
Yeah, but like Usurper is his like best matchup. He's really good at tearing down Usurper. He's the best monster at tearing down Usurper in my opinion.
I guess if there's only one of them nearby.
If there's only one of them, he can just tear through them instantly. Which means if he just hard targets one, boom, gone. Ox you hate, boom, gone. If he just kind of slashes it, the entire server's getting picked off one by one, and they're getting spider skulls for the pressure as well.
Right, but But if they're what if they're coordinated?
If they're coordinated, then all he needs is one kill and everyone's fucking panic mode. Because then you're encouraging people to like split into teams of like 2 or 3 people, which is where he really excels. Because you want 2 or 3 people to kill spider skulls. Blazing Cage, boom, traps all of them, fucked. Well, or they're trying to loop him, boom, Blazing Cage. He's also got like some of the best anti-loops in the game, I forgot to mention that. Good ass anti-loops. He's good. He's good. He can be looped, absolutely. But like, when he interacts with your loop, he's ending it. It's not like Fogburn where he's like, okay, let's try this, let's try that. He's just, no, he's going, no, you're leaving. We're doing this elsewhere. You're gonna leave this loop like right now. I'm giving you a 5-second cue and you're leaving. I'm domain expansion it on your ass. Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty correct. The Ring of Fire just...
He's got big damage, good mobility, good vertical mobility, good minions. It's hard to like call him dog shit at anything, right? Coordinated groups can kind of fuck him up though, just a little bit.
Recode is like difficulty to learn.
Yeah.
Vapor's not that hard to learn.
Well, he's easy to pick up, hard to master, I think.
Yeah, he's Mr. Soldier TF2.
Exactly, right? Okay. Let's talk about Rosemary. I think Rosemary's gonna be our first little B tier. Here's what I think about Rosemary. People are calling her the weakest monster in the game right now on Twitter. I highly disagree.
That still belongs to MX.
It still belongs to
I
MX.
feel like the shift damage is good, but sometimes
She struggles to start the chase, right? If she can get the damage, she's good, right? She struggles at the very start of the game, but if she can get it going, she gets it going. She snowballs hard, right? I feel like what she really lacks is just a real pressure option or some way to really like amp up her mobility. I don't know. I like the idea of like the soul like switching places with the people she possessed. Wacky idea, but there was like some leaks going around about the mechanic like that. I thought it was kind of cool, just the idea of it.
And then we got the blight instead.
The blight is cool, but like I think it would be like cooler if they could switch places instead or something. She is strong though. She's consistently like fast as hell, right? She only has 22 walk speed, but her learn gem ones, the fact she can hide in the fog and get faster, all of that like really helps her like concrete herself as like the speedster. Characters like Valum and Fogburn can get really fucking fast, but she's always fast. When she shows up, you know she's about to try and speed blitz you, right?
I'd argue her biggest strength is just the fact that she can really consistently confirm that kill.
Yeah, she's so good at confirming that kill. Yeah, no, it's very. I think she's decently strong. She's like the perfect mid tier here, right?
Yeah, good job, B tier.
Good job, B tier, Rosemary. I think she's fairly balanced. Her biggest weakness is obviously she's the lightest character in the game. That's flying. That spot used to be Valen, but it seems Rosemary, just out of the fact she's the smallest monster, just gets launched so much faster.
Yeah. That's something that I like noticed immediately.
That's also a perk of hers.
She's a tiny creature.
Exactly, she's small. She's really good at just kind of walk ambushing people if they're not paying attention. Her ambient noises are also really silent, so she can definitely pull off a walk ambush early game really easily, especially in the smoke and stuff. Usurper trying to farm, yeah, pretty much, right? Just he likes to scream and stuff. She's got some crazy combos as well. Like, I can't hate on Rosemary. I don't see her being like a bad monster.
I think like a hardest situation you could get with her in is like if you're cornered.
Yeah.
She can just spam everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you're in the corner, you're fucked. She's the corner master, bro. MX is crying. Alright. Let's talk about him. Funny man. I'm not sure where I'm putting him in yet. I'm gonna put him like here for now, but we're gonna talk about him. So this is on A. Funny man.
I would put him in between B and A tier.
Yeah, I think he goes on top of Valen. Here's the thing about Oni, right? He's not Shapeshift Oni. Shapeshift Oni just can't really stay in the game. I'm sad that he's gone, but like he's not good. He's not healthy for a game in testing. The funny guy who's just fucking essentially invisible unless you have direct eye contact with him, that like insta kills you, right? That's a little much. I don't think he would have been able to like survive testing.
Old Aoni, Shapeshift Aoni was easy A tier on top.
He was easy A tier, right? He was maybe not on top of Vapor, but he was like fucking high. He was high, right?
He was also my lawfully wedded husband, and I miss him dearly.
Exactly, but like unfortunately, he's gone, and we have Shapeshift 2, which is just Shapeshift but with a little bit more lag.
Ground break, but extra.
Yeah, we have Shapeshift 2. It does the exact same thing as does Shapeshift, except it's a little bit more well-rounded and easier to understand what's going on instead of just, oh shit, I died instantly, right?
Surprise.
I think he's still okay.
Yeah.
The minions help him out a lot. You can still confirm single kills
I have
alone.
a lot of Oni experience. I think I can like give a little insight as to what the process is. But like current Oni game plan is minions, all minions. Your entire gameplay is get minions, because if you don't have minions and it comes down to like 2 people, they're just gonna run around and there will be nothing you can do, because they can outrun your bug, they can outrun your little grasshopper if they're far enough away. If they're really far away, you'll have to use your little mole rat ability to get close to them, so you drain your stamina and you push them farther.
Yeah.
Oni is very like, it's very counterable. If you're doing good at Oni, you'll probably, or if you're doing good against an Oni, then you'll probably continue to do good against that Oni, unless he has mini Onis. The whole thing with Oni is that you need to get children. You need to get so many children, because then you will just overrun the server, and then last man standing, you can literally just let them do the job.
Exactly.
That
I
is
feel
what
like
the gameplay encourages.
Oni is definitely almost like a slasher type. He can definitely no. Let me explain. Because the start of the game, it's either hope someone runs into you like an idiot, or hard target someone for like a minute and a half until you get that first minion, and then you're good. Because like Oni can absolutely secure kills. It just takes a fucking while alone, right? Because he's got the free catch up tool. He's got all of that. But all of these, like, they just don't do enough damage from like really snowball quick enough, right? So he has to like really rely on the minions and stuff. So like, yeah, he can definitely get that first or second kill that he needs to snowball, but he's gonna work hard for it, right?
He has to work hard for it.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that I'm kind of iffy about with new Oni is just like how much he needs minis. Because like with old Shapeshift Oni was pretty capable on his own. You didn't need minis to do well, but now you absolutely do.
I'd turn like the burrow into like maybe like almost very similar to Shapeshift, like damage boost on the less lag and stuff. But as a humongous nerf, you can fucking give him a fucking minion cap, and if he has too many minions, you can do the double trouble thing where he just doesn't get to see the last man standing. He has to rely on the minions. I feel like that would be completely fine.
Press like R Oni vision. Goodbye.
Yeah, right. You can have like four minions, right? 3 minutes max. I don't know, whatever. But like, come on. He needs like a fucking shapeshift-esque ability that like actually lets him like secure like single kills a little faster. Whatever. Let's talk about AO1.
It's a shame. Oh yeah, AO1.
Miguel knows plenty about AO1, I think. I know a lot about AO1 too, but like Miguel's
playing AO1 and just like going against him in general, he would either be above or under Foghorn. Like,
I think he goes under Foghorn. I think he's high B tier. My personal take.
He's higher than Oni. He's higher than Oni.
It does require some skill since you gotta fight against a person, trying to get out of your host form.
Foghorn has one really good consistent strength, and that's the fact that he can just fucking iframe whenever he wants. Press spacebar, boom, you're invincible. No stuns for me.
Sometimes if you're lucky, people will run from your sludge form and all their stats.
Exactly. And you can force people to run from it by possessing them with a parasite first, right? You hit them with whip and then you do it.
Does punish people who do not know how to play the game. if he gets him in host form, infinite host form.
Yeah,
If he
basically.
just starts running when he's like gooped,
There's also ways to get consistent host form now on dead bodies. People still think host form is bad, but I feel like there's people who go base form's bad, host form's bad. I feel like people are forgetting that this guy's just 2 killers in one. It's not like tank form and like base Tinky Winky that they play like a little differently, but like they're like one of them's like really brain dead and you only have to do one thing. No, these are like 2 killers in one. If you're really good at zone RA1, you're gonna like base form more. If you're really good at like close up killers, you're gonna love big brute AO1, right? I feel like that's the biggest thing that people miss. So like even being able to get like the nerfed version of like the brute form, it's still pretty fucking good, dude. Just being able to get it.
I hope we're sticking to the idea like this is pro servers. This is
yeah, exactly.
We also have like an on-demand just kill site.
Yeah, no. That's really good. Consistent kill sites is really good. That's very strong. There you go.
It's also just detrimental.
It's horrible. Except for no blocking. Blocking it seems to not like pull you in anymore. Could be like a random bug, but that's really good because he gets hand lag. They really like trying to fucking buff Usurper, huh? Okay. So
One's a weirdo, but I love him.
He's great. I'd say like one of his strongest strengths is he's just got that like on demand like distance whenever he wants with a parasitic base. Like he's getting looped a lot, whatever. Oh, I'm losing so much distance. You can always just parasitic pace. Oh, but they'll regain stamina, they'll stand still, whatever. You still get the distance back, right? You're just not gonna get the free kill from it. They're still gonna wait for you, like you're still like just gonna be on top of them. You just don't get to attack for a little bit.
Yeah.
Another thing that I really want to talk about, he's survivor speed and he has a humongous M1 hitbox. That's very strong. Sometimes he's just on top of you and you blow up and die, right?
It's also the host form M1s themselves are just great.
50 damage. Parasitic pounce is like fucking sweet spot hitbox does like fucking 80. This guy is clearly meant to.
Lucky, he can just one shot you in that form.
He's just that form is just MX but good. He's got that jump.
It
is. He's got the
We
jump.
figured out how to make MX good. He's already in the game. Why didn't we just put this over?
It's a horrible idea. I will clarify. I think MX is balanced, even though he's dog shit. Like he should be dog shit. That kind of moveset should not be that good, right? Okay, so I think I know exactly who we're gonna talk about now. I think we're fine talking about AO1, right? He's medium wage. He doesn't get pushed too hard. Suffers a little bit from heals. Kind of low damage on his zoner form. But like,
AO1 is people management.
yeah, he's people management. You're managing the people. So is like Vapor and like in a way, I guess Oni a little bit. Not really. You always want people.
Snowball.
You always want people.
The best way to describe AO1 is if you fuck up too much, he just kills you.
Yeah, you fuck up like a little bit, like it's okay. But like every time you fuck up, it's like you have like a little. The best comparison I have, you know the
probability of death increases exponentially with how bad your fuck ups are.
Exactly. It's like the how do I say this? You know, like the Grace Litany thing where you have like the little 5.
Oh yeah.
It's like that. It like stacks over time, right? Because A1 has this like predictive zoner like moveset where he like finds out your patterns and your mistakes, and then from that he can like do shit. It's like almost like 1x a little bit. So the more you fuck up with him, the more he catches up with your fuck ups, and he's like, okay, when I do whip, he goes to the left, so I'm gonna aim whip really far to the left, and then boom, you're dead. That's kind of.
It's just understanding what they'll do.
Yeah, and I think that's my just my fucking up with him is so bad, even if it's like little tiny subconscious ones. S tier. Let's talk about Valen. Let's talk about Valen. Some people will riot in the streets for this.
No matter how good you play against him, he will kill you eventually. like,
He really.
Here's the thing about the Valum, right? A Valum can completely ignore the skill level of the survivors if he himself is good enough.
Yeah.
exactly.
Let me
If you
explain.
survive a chase with him, it's because he decided to leave you, and that's it.
Yeah, like there's no. Because here's the thing, right? Let me talk about Valum real quick. Valum consistently top ranks everyone at everything. Mind games, he wins. Damage, he fucking wins. This guy can theoretically get 75 plus damage at once. What the fuck do you mean he can do that? There have been times I've just walked up to a fucking like frontliner and I charged up a full M1 and they just died. Haven't touched them the entire round. For context, I feel like I have to fucking do context for you, right? I have just received my little gold Valum. I know a lot about this little funny guy. He's fucking wacky. He's fucking wacky. Now you're probably noticing this little image right here. He's a wet bird. He's a wet owl. Why is that? And this comes from a little funny thing, right? Valum is like really, really good at like mobility and all that stuff, right? He can go across like the entire map in 12 seconds because he functionally has no cooldown. It's because of snaps, etc., etc., etc. He's got setups. He's got like one of the highest sprint speeds of the entire game, fastest monster, the highest damage monster, whatever, right? But he's got one glaring weakness. Hello, Freeman. He's got one glaring weakness, one hilariously funny ass weakness. He has the most counterplay to staggers in the game. Because his fucking parry move has no fucking cooldown. But if he ever gets hit, he just has to drop chase. He turns into a stupid wet owl and he just can't do anything. He loses all of his sprint. He loses everything. He loses completely everything.
Like a Brie overheating.
Yeah, dude. He just overheats. He can't do anything. He's just forced to stand there without his stamina, without being able to teleport anything. And to all of you new Valums, this is gonna sound crazy to you. Just don't speed walk, like ever. Like do it like once or twice a match. The reason you're losing is because you are speed walking. Just stop doing it. But the reason he's so good is that along with that mobility, all that shit, right? He just has like an on-demand solution for everything. The biggest issue with Valum, right, is that suppose like MX, right? MX has like two like viable moves he could just kind of use and chase whatever he wants, right? And sometimes he just doesn't have enough options. Valum has too many options. That's why his disadvantage sucks so hard. You're like, oh, I'm at disadvantage. Which one of my 12 moves am I going to use this time, right? And if you pick wrong, you're in disadvantage again, and it snowballs, and you get worse and worse and worse. But if you snowball, if you can get those kills, you're murdering everyone. You're just murdering everyone. You are extremely light, though. So if you get hit, you are flying away, which is sad. He's got
murders everyone or no one.
Because the thing, right, the reason that we mentioned the whole thing where like it's so much easier to be like an experienced player or whatever, right, is because Valum is this little funny little like mind games character, right? And usually these are really hard to balance because you're like, well, fuck, what if like the killer's like worse than the survivor? What if like they're equally matched and the survivor just kind of stalemates the entire round forever, right? They decided, what if you like played a game of chess and then your opponent's just constantly like stabbing you in the eye and like fucking breaking your hand? That's what like doing violent games with Valum is like, because he teleports near you. You're blinded, you can't see shit, you're losing stamina, you have to act fast because there's a clone walking up to you. It's so much harder to beat the mind game when you're fucking blind, unable to see, and you have no clue where any of his teleports or clones are. And he's got the little taking time bomb, which is clone rushing, which does fucking 25 damage and can do like up to 30 damage if he has like damage boost and shit on. Like it's
Mind games with Valum are a lot of fun.
they're very fun, but they're
I've
very
had my
fun.
most fun when you can actually like see all of his, when you can see Valim's setup, it's a lot more interesting because I can like take, the mind game can really engage. I'm like, okay, are you gonna teleport to this little portal here and get your little sprint, or are you just gonna stand there
And
farm
then
and
something
does
really
neither, and I'm fucked.
that situation is really funny because for Valim to like be able to like switch for Valim to be able to get rid of cooldowns, they have to snap the warps and get rid of all their warps. You can go away, drowning theme, I don't need you. for, for Valim to be able to like get the warp off cooldown, he has to snap, right? But both of the snap cues sound nearly identical. So I was in a chase of Icy. It was the last man standing. It was taking a fucking while. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a crazy fucking wall. And then I snapped my clones, which Valim never does. It's like his most useless move in the entire game. You should never do it, ever. And then Icy's like, he runs back because they're waiting for me to like fucking teleport. And then I don't.
And then he does it.
And then I just kind of walk up to them and I do a fat ass 40 damage in one and they topple over and die.
The mind games, man.
It's a great character. He's got so many tools. He's got so many things he can do, which is why he's
a moderately well done example of a top tier character.
Yeah.
It's really hard to learn.
As for counterplay, he can be bullied, but he does have like the most counterplay in the game to your bullying. Just be pretty unpredictable with what you do. Walk up to him like you're gonna punch him as usurper. Watch him like teleport to nothing. He just teleports for no reason. Fuck you, get in leg. You like walk up to him, he warps like a fucking year away. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna teleport behind him. He's gonna be like trying to hit nothing, and then nothing happens. He just walks forward. Another thing that Miguel did to me, which really threw me off, is utilizing his warps against them, like offensively. That shit, that threw me off really hard.
And I just jump up into the warp and I just escape.
That fucked me up.
It was real.
That fucked me up, cause like I was in a warp chase, like he was cornered by warps. I was like, okay, I have time to set up a fucking clone, and then I look forward and he's gone and turn around and he's fucking behind me because he used the warp. Okay, so we gotta name these tiers first before we go, because this is everything, right? This is all of these, right?
Yeah.
These need little names. I feel I feel like this is just kind of nerd getting shoved in a locker here.
Yeah, it's just like stereotypical school bullying.
Right. Except the nerd can like one shot you if he kind of locks in.
The nerd can like fucking.
He brings a fucking gun. He secretly was just wielding that, bro. He has a bazooka on him.
Christ.
Okay. This tier. What is this? What is this tier gonna be called? What? I'm sorry, Miguel, I did not understand that. I need to raise your volume. Quality people?
Sorry, why are the
Odd. Am I not
Quality
saying it right?
people. They're gonna be called the quality people.
Sure.
They're the quality people.
Who's B tier 1?
Guess.
I can't tell.
AO1, dude.
Use
Oh,
your
it's
knowledge.
AO1.
Process
Everyone
of
else is
elimination.
obvious. I forgot AO1 existed, sorry.
It's okay. He's pretty
So mean.
forgettable.
So mean.
He's pretty
That's so
forgettable.
mean.
Resume's been getting like
bye,
only
Freeman.
buffs and I'm scared.
She's getting good.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
getting good. She's climbing up.
She got like 2 buffs ever since we started this VC.
I predict that at the very end of her life cycle, Rosemary will be here. But she's not here yet. She's over here. She's the most consistent speedster, but she has no vertical mobility at all. So you can just kind of push her off ledges and she can't do anything. Fuck you.
She can send her soul back up to come like tap you. Cause that last part.
10 damage. She like tickles you.
Nice 10 damage.
She tickles you. She gives you a little pat on the head. And then a little bitch slap. Then she goes away. Okay, what are we naming the Vapor tier? This is the.
Try hard to win.
It's the opposite.
I would have thought it's a Minecraft tier.
No,
but,
yeah, wait. This is the try hard. This is the try hard to win. And this is the try harder to win. There we go. There we go. This looks like a quality tier list. This is great. Maddie, before we end off this little silly video, you wanna give your thoughts on these individual little guys before I'm forced to end it?
This is going on the internet, by the way.
What?
What's the English that you're doing down there?
It was supposed to be Fogborn, but I changed my mind when fucking Miguel found this funny ass image of the Fogborn, bro. Let me find it.
It's a great Fogborn image.
Look at him, bro.
Fogborn always in A tier forever. He's so goated.
They found the image. Yeah, no. He's goated. He's always gonna be A tier. He just gets fucking looped to hell, bro. Poor dude.
Until he like outplays you once, then you can.
He outplays you once, and then you just kind of blow up.
But this is from the perspective
I
of like a welcome.
I upgraded Stricken. I always put Stricken with MX, but like we had some really eye-changing players, honestly. Some eye-changing.
One gold Stricken does to a man.
No, it was like 2, dude. He played like.
It was
plenty.
2 goals.
No, dude. They played like at least like 5 times on that lobby. Damn, dude. That shit is crazy. They really can make a character so fucking shitty work. They really know how to make fucking Mr. Wackadoodles work, man. Fuck this guy. Vapor is just kind of secret top tier, number 5,000, 1,100,000,000. Starter character. Everyone plays badly, and then one guy who knows what he's kind of doing just murders everyone.
Well, yeah, it's the social stigma of Vapor.
Every time I've played against Vapor, I always get surprised by like how mobile he is. He can go.
He can go, and you wanna know what the funniest part is? He doesn't feel like a PC2 killer, right? Because everything you do has to be committal with PC2.
The grab goes so far.
Yeah, he has no end lag on anything, no stamina punishment for teleports or anything. Reminder, the fucking best character in the game gets a fucking more than like a third of his stamina as punishment for going anywhere at any time. If he presses any of his mobility options, gone. Third of his stamina, gone. If he press a button twice, gone.
Being rewarded with sprint. You have to earn your sprint.
And he still kills your fucking shit. And he's still really good. He's still really good. He still got the 80 damage on one. He still can go fucking anywhere. He still can parry anything. Right?
Cool to like update this list once the game officially comes out and they add more characters.
Absolutely. We will go back to this when
amazing.
Recode officially releases and we get like a couple extra characters, we do this. This is the Recode tested one. The Spider Skulls, I think we all know. They're busted as shit. They're secretly busted. Another secretly busted as character. They're a fucking server
You gotta know
threat.
what you're doing as a Spider Skull, though. A bad Spider Skull is kind of okay. A good Spider Skull is terrifying.
If you're,
You also gotta make sure that you actually do your job.
yeah.
with the minions, and not just leave, or your big boy will just lose. And
Yeah.
they'll be
Well,
upset
Except for
it's like
Vapor. Vapor can solo.
Vapor doesn't care. Spider Skulls are
Vapor's like, fuck my kill site, I have to get a wall.
Yeah. Ao Oni like actually gets murdered. He gets neutered if he doesn't have his little minions by his side.
It's like, fuck, dude. In my fucking 8 minutes, I'm gonna have to kill someone in 8 minutes, bro.
Because I like to think of myself as a decent Oni, and I was able to get like decent lobby kills, and then it comes down to the last 2.
I like to think of myself as a decent Oni. Literally gold Oni, by the way. No fuckers.
I can't wait to be like gold Foghorn.
Blood is still silver.
I want to be like the scariest Foghorn player ever. That would be fun.
2 things that are so underrated on fucking Fogborn. Ding donging and just spamming crouch. Ding dong,
I mean, like,
bro.
I already play like mostly with Crouch, because Crouch is so good and everyone sleeps on it.
Everyone sleeps on it, dude. It's like, it's
Especially if you're not getting any kills, stand up, build up thing, sit down when you're at like 99, and then like, you can just stand up
store
right
that
there,
shit,
back
bro.
down,
Store
and
that
die.
shit.
Rage.
people
fucking
up.
raves.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. Well, I believe we're done here then. We are truly done here.
Our work is done.
Our work here is done. Everyone say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Chuts.
Okay, if you guys want to really fucking argue in the comments with me, I will passionately argue with you. Just no slurs or
And
anything.
if you ever say anything bad about Bugborn, I will be there personally.
That's great. That's great. All right, that's wraps. That's wraps. GG's.